IIHMR as a group of institutions has a long legacy of almost 36 years. So IIHMR has the distinction of being the first institution in the country and perhaps in the world that gave health and hospital management a true meaning. So we were the first ones to start a formal course in this particular discipline in India. It all started from Jaipur, and when there was a felt need that India needed more management professions in the field of health and hospital management, that is when we thought of expanding. So with the first campus that was established in Jaipur, the second one came up in Bangalore, and the third one came up in Delhi. Now, there are reasons why Delhi is different from rest of the two campuses. Although IIHMR as an acronym stands for Indian Institute of Health Management Research, when Delhi campus or Delhi Institute was conceived, it was renamed as International Institute of Health Management Research. Now, why would someone want to join IIHMR Delhi? The reason being that here we have got three terminologies which are of extreme importance to anybody who wants to join the field of health management. The first one is the word international. The second one is the word management. And the third is research. So this institution, basically the concept is an amalgamation of these three concepts, which means that whatever we teach, it is to make the students as a brand ambassador for international institutes. Secondly, health and hospital and health IT management are the three streams that we offer as part of this course, which means we train our students to be able management professionals who can contribute in the best possible ways in any sector which is related to healthcare industry. And the third most important word is research. Most of the management institutions, they focus only on the concepts of management. But what we do here is we emphasize that research is a very important pillar if you want to bring about any change in the management sector. And this research emerges from our collaborative translational research, wherein we engage ourselves, the faculty and the students, in doing implementation-based research which directly impact policy and programs. So how it helps directly or indirectly is that the faculty members, when they gain an experience, a first-hand experience of executing and implementing these research projects, they bring in their experience and their expertise when they take classes for the students. So our classroom teaching as well as outside classroom teaching both have a lot of exposure to the practice of public health, health management, hospital management, as well as health information technology management. The students who are eligible to appear in our GDPI or in our courses, they have to be a graduate. Now, most of our graduates have been from the BDS or the dentistry background. We have students who have come from the allied sciences background, such as physiotherapy or nursing or even pharmacy. So we really do not differentiate between students when they come here. Anybody who has a kind of an aptitude and willingness to contribute to the health sector is a potential student. But then we have laid down some criteria for them to become eligible formally. They should have got at least some minimum a percentage of marks in their graduation exam, and this varies from obviously field to field. We also take students who have cleared their MAT exam. So CAT, MAT, ZAT, GMAT, CMAT. So these are the different exams, aptitude tests, which a student must have cleared before they appear for any interview with us. Yeah, actually, anybody who has scored at least 40% in these exams are potentially eligible to be our students. And obviously, they have to go through a very rigorous process of appearing in group discussions and also the personal interviews, and then we select them. I would say that around 50 to 60% of the students who choose to join IIHMR, they actually belong to the field of dentistry or allied sciences, which means directly, indirectly, they are life sciences students. But then the doors are open also for non-life sciences students as well. So in the recent years, we have seen many students from commerce or from other streams also joining us. Yeah, so we believe a lot in networking and collaborations. These collaborations are not only useful for our personal growth in terms of research or other things, but we do give a lot of opportunities for our students. So, say for instance, if you are having a collaboration with one organization, they generally tend to accept the internship of our students in their organizational summer training. So typically what we do is that when we approach the time of summer training, we actually open it up to all organizations to come and approach us. So when they approach us, we inform this thing to the student, and then they are free to interact with the organizations, and that's how their internship organizations get finalized. Now, in the last year, we had, a lot of collaboration with different government as well as non-government hospitals or non-government organizations also. So through those collaborations, our students got an opportunity to do their summer training in different states of the country. So we request, or we want our students to move out of these four walls and go out in the community and do some good work. So say last year, they got opportunities to work in different organizations such as UNICEF or CARE or IP Global and things like that. Even they also do their summer training in hospitals which are outside Delhi. So that is somewhat a bit of a challenge for many people who really don't want to step out of their comfort zone. But then because of our grooming, and I would say because of our mentorship, people finally get ready to step out of the campus and do their summer trainings in different organizations. Now, the advantage what happens is that they get an experience to work in their projects, which are much more real time, much more policy oriented, much more program oriented, and they also take the pain to groom our students. So that is the best part of it. And the second advantage is that once they have known the students, what happens is that when the same students are eligible for their dissertation and placement, then they are offered jobs by the same very organizations. So that's how we try to groom them in a way that they get exposed to the real-time situation, as well as their networking skills and collaborative skills with different organizations also improve. Internships are basically to provide an exposure of the students to different programs and policies and management practices. So what we tell the students is that this is a time when you have to soil your hands and gain an experience. If you are able to perform well, then those organizations may take you as placed. So that depends entirely on the student's aptitude and the association or the relationship between the student and the organization. In many cases, pre-placement offers are given, and that is where students enter those organizations for doing their dissertation. But for summer training, which typically happens at the end of first year, it is a choice of the students and the organization which actually matters. Towards the end of the second year, when students are matured enough to select a particular stream, that is when the pre-placement offers and packages actually come in. IIHMR Delhi has its own campus. It's a small campus which is located in Dwarka. We have space which is enough to run 5 courses simultaneously. We have got classrooms which are, smart classrooms, which are, Wi-Fi enabled. We have the latest IT technologies. We have a very vibrant library which can be accessed even beyond the college or the office hours. We have a good cafeteria where students can go and have their food. We have provisions for accommodation for the girl students. It's not really within the campus, but outside the campus, but it is, rented by IIHMR Delhi. We also have, facilities to hold seminars, webinars, etc., which are of national as well as international level. And we have a team of faculty members who are multidisciplinary and extremely dedicated to teach and to improve the skills of the students. Besides this, we also have a computer lab, which is equipped with almost 120 computers. And the sole aim is to provide hands-on experience to our students who are going through different teaching modules. If we analyze the last year statistics, we got students from almost 20 states. So this talks a lot of the diversity that we are having. There is no discrimination in terms of gender, class, caste, race, anything. So we are quite, diverse in that sense. And we have, out of all the students, I think 60 to 70% of the students are girls. So is this because girls choose to go for management or something else? That really I don't know. But I mean, yes, we are catering to a diverse population in today's generation. We are approached by different organizations that represent academia, that represent research organizations, different hospitals, which are public, private, corporate, even by the national health missions of different states. They also approached us. Last year, around 10% of the students were placed abroad. So which means that we have collaborations with some of the hospitals which are international or global, and they approached us to take our students, and that's how 10% of our students were actually placed in the corporate hospitals internationally. So we encourage students to have a kind of a taste of different kind of organizations which are there to offer any kind of job which is related to health, hospital, or health IT management, and our students make it. Till last year, what happened was, because we have 3 streams which are made open to the students, and they used to choose the streams based on their interest. But of late, what we have seen is that post-COVID, there is a kind of an upsurgence in the interest in health IT. This is primarily because of the noise which is being created that health information technology is the key to everything. Or the second could also be because people are generally, after tasting or having that experience of work from home, people feel that if they take up health IT as a specialization, they may get the luxury of working from home. What we want to impress on the students is that whatever field you choose, be it health or hospital or health IT, you are primarily working for the health system. So if you don't understand health system, wherever you go, you are not going to succeed. So that is what has been our teaching till now, that you are free to choose any field, provided you know what the health system is and the health culture is. So this year also we'll be getting students who will choose to do, take up health or hospital or health IT as per their likings. The average has seen a rise. Last year, I think the average was 6 lakhs, and the highest was more than 24 lakhs. One small piece of advice is that IIHMR is not a typical B school. We are working for health, and it means that behind everything there is a life. So we want to groom our students. We aspire to groom our students so that they become responsible managers. We are not creating managers only for the sake of earning money or for getting a position as a manager. We want them to realize that whatever they do, it is ultimately for the benefit of the population and for the country. And wherever they choose to work, they should first feel privileged and proud that they are serving as an Indian, and then as an IIHMR alumni, and then as an individual. So if this basic, this basic feel or feeling is there in an individual, I think only sky is the limit.